All right, so we take a look at question number 3. And one of the things that we're going to do when we're solving algebraically, again, this is the substitution method, is we're going to label our, we want to label our equations. So we're going to start off with 1 and 2, okay? Now remember, the first thing we want to do is we want to pick an equation and solve for a variable. Has that been done for us already? Guys, has a variable been solved for us already? Yes. Which equation? 2. So that's the one I'm going to start with. So equation number 2, I'm going to write it down. X equals negative 3y plus 17. All right, so there it is. What do I know? I know what x is. So now I'm going to write equation number 1 down. Equation 1, 2 times x minus y is equal to negative 1. All right, and this right here is what all of x is. So that's going to go right in there. So that's my first step, and that's why we call it the substitution step. So here we go, working with equation number 1 and using equation number 2. 2 times x, what is x? Minus 3y plus 17. That 2 has to multiply everything because it's multiplying x. And then I continue my equation. Minus y is equal to a negative 1. And then that one step, we went from 2 equations and 2 unknowns to 1 equation and 1 unknown. Now we can solve for y. Just be careful. I distribute minus 6y plus 34 minus y is equal to negative 1. I continue to simplify. Negative 6y and a negative y minus 7y. Again, signs are the same, so we're going to add them. That's a negative 6 and a plus and a negative 1. Plus 34 is equal to negative 1. What do I do to get y by itself? Yeah, let's subtract 34. Or move 34 over. That's negative 7y is equal to a negative 35. Then, come on, what? Divide by negative 7, divide by negative 7. So y is equal to a negative? Positive 5. So y is equal to positive 5. Good. Okay, so we got one variable. Now we got to go find the other. All right, we need to find out what x is. What was the last equation that we used according to my work? 1. So what are we supposed to do? Switch. So now I'm going to go back to equation 2. X is equal to negative 3y plus 17. But this time I know y is equal to what? 5. So that's what we're going to write right there. So let's keep going. X is equal to, substituting in again, 5 for y. Negative 3 times 5 plus 17. X is equal to, that's a negative 15 plus 17. X is equal to 2. All right, so I have my x and I have my y. Put them together, either as an ordered pair, 2 comma 5, or write it down this way, or do both if you're worried about, it's fine. You're overdoing it this way, but I'm okay with that. There's my solution. If these two lines were graphed on the same coordinate plane, they would cross at x equals 2, y equals 5 at this point. All right, last step is to check. So I write the word check down. Next to the word check, I'm going to write my solution. X equals 2, y equals 5. What am I supposed to do? Come on. What? Which one? Number 1. So we switch equations. The last equation, according to my work that I used, was 2. So now I'm going to switch equations again. I'm at 1 now. What is 1? 2x minus y is equal to a negative 1. And I'm going to substitute in my answers now for x and y. So it's 2 times x, which is 2, minus y, which is 5, needs to be a negative 1. I have 4 minus 5 is equal to negative 1. What's 4 minus 5? Negative 1 is equal to negative 1. Yahoo! Questions? Okay. How we doing?